Hey guys, JD Warhead here. What we're doing now today is this is my painting tutorial. We're gonna be building and painting, I guess. We're gonna be making some Ravenwing bikers, command squad to be specific. So let's get started. Here we have the different trays for it. Gotta say, pretty cool models. I've already put together a captain on a bike for you. Just hold on a sec. So here's my captain. So yeah. So as you can see here, I gotta do a little bit of touch up on the painting, but there's some spots, but still looks pretty cool. Yeah. So here's my color scheme. These are my Desert Knights. They're basically wrote some random unknown chapters. I can get into that more in detail. So yeah, that's my bike commander. So today we're going to be building the Apothecary's bike. I've already gotten together part of another one. Here we have the bike base for this with the arm on it. We also have this, which is the front of it. So yeah. Okay, so I'll be right back when I get all the bits cut out. Hold on. Alright guys, I've cut out all the bits. We got everything. I've trimmed down most of them. We've got a bunch. We've got bits for the body of the Apothecary. We have the top of the bike, his legs. We got the bike pieces themselves. We've got exhaust pipes here and here. Saddlebags with Apothecary stuff. The arms. So yes, I did put those two guns there. They're the guns here, plasma guns. I know I use Space Marines, so I can't get those cool plasma guns on the bikes, unfortunately, but still make them look awesome. So let's get started. First thing we're gonna want to do is get our two bike pieces. Just gonna move all these other bits out of the way for now, and I just put them together. So here's how we're gonna do it. Just gonna zoom in. Just to focus. Actually, no. So if you look closely, there's little nibs here, 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 and here, yada, yada, yada. So we're going to take our glue. I use Loctite Super Glue. This is the gel, by the way. It's very good glue. I like it. I've seen other places from like Deluxe Materials and whatnot. They're a British company. I unfortunately can't really get that as they're in England. So sorry about that interruption, guys. So back to where we were. So like those glues I can't really use, but super glue is definitely the way to go with plastic. Definitely. So how we're gonna do this is this will focus for me. Focus, please. There we go. So anyway, take the little nibs here and just put a dot of glue like that. Let me show you. Come on, focus. Right like there. Little dots of glue. So we're going to put them on the rest. Sorry about that. Put them right on the rest of the dots. You don't need a lot of super glue, but you need some. Sorry, I'm a little unsteady right now. Whoops. That dropping occasionally happens as well. The super glue, one problem with it is very sticky once it gets on your hands. It's my only dislike about it. Sorry about that. So we're going to keep doing that. Get the other spots. Here. Just a little. That's the super glue like that. Whoop, use all that. So now we're going to take the other piece, this side, and we're just going to put them together like this. Line up the holes. I'm sure you guys have all done this before. And squeeze it together nice and hot and firm. So dry in seconds, I tell you. Seconds. So that's good and firm. Drying. Just need a little paper towel. So what we're going to want to do now, a little towel. In little spots you can see, focus, a little bit of glue in the way. Sorry, it's not focused. Like there'll be a little bit of glue showing. Like so, there you see. Sorry, I'm not used to the camera so much. You see there's little bits of glue there, so we're gonna just take a little rolled up piece of paper towel, and just dab at the glue, wipe it away. This becomes less of a pain in the long run, and it looks better. So in any spots you might see a little glue coming out, just wipe it out. And like there's a little nib there, like at the bottom right there. Just get this to focus. You see, just take a file and use like a small size file and just file it right down. Just do that there. Excellent. So now what we're going to do, now that that's done, actually nope, sorry, that's not done. Let's put these on, little exhaust pipe things. So we're just going to put a little bit of glue. They go right here, or right on the other side, same spot. So just to make sure, dry fit them first. Let me get those nibs off, I'm sorry guys. So we're just going to dry fit them in first. Like so. Fits in nice and easy. Okay. I'm just going to file this down again. Sorry guys. They're a little annoying to file. Little nibs in here. I can't stand the damn things. So anyway, about my chapter. Kind of renegade. So we're just going to put glue here, by the way, guys. Right like that. Little dot. Put this right here. And repeat with the other side. So my chapter, I call them the Desert Knights. They're Primarch. They were first founding, I'm saying, with my friends. The Primarch was the 11th one, which, if any of you guys know lore for Warhammer, it was one of the missing Primarchs. So we never found our Primarch, of course, and well, my friend Ben, his Chaos Legion, the Knights of the Raven, I believe they were, or something of that sort, or like the Raven Knights, something of that matter. Basically, they were our like best friends practically until we pretty much we left them at the drop site massacre. There's a little nib there. This piece. Sorry guys, I should have done this before. Live and learn. Then again, they say. So that's, and then basically sometime in like after the second founding, like we got attacked or something like that, and we basically broke up and disappeared. So that's basically the storyline. I mean, it's still kind of like we kind of like decide different stuff every time. So my friends and I, we usually play as if we're on a planet. We call it Pandora 5 usually, or in that system. So okay, so I'll be back to that in a second. So now we have our little saddlebag-like thingies. Like this is for apothecaries. Come on. There we go. Now, sorry guys, this camera's not exactly great. But I think you get the gist. There's a little, just got a knife. There's little itty bitty apothecarian thing here. Sorry, this doesn't really want to focus, but you get the gist. That's to go on the left side of the vehicle. There's little pieces of the back here, as you could probably see. There we go. Basically, what that's going to do is that'll fit into this bike part. Right. Little slots there. Right. Like that. Oops, sorry. Right, like... Did I do this right? Right, like that. So we're just going to put a dab of super glue. There we go, there it is. Right. Actually, where did I put these? I believe I put them on the bike. Yeah, that's what I did. So these two little nibs here, I'm just going to put some super glue on them. Sorry guys, that's actually not the camera shaking, that's my hands shaking. I'm a little unsteady today, being this is of course my first video. So we're just gonna slot that in like so. Press it down for a couple seconds. Glue does get stuck like that, just be aware of that. Just gonna zoom out. We're gonna take our other bit, and I'll get that in a sec, hold on. Which looks like this with a little, oops, sorry, a little locator thing on it that I've used before in some units, models. So it's got that on there. other side of the of a bike. Do the exact same thing. So pretty soon I'm gonna have to go. Gotta do some like homework and stuff like that. School. Who doesn't love it? So there we go. Just press that in nice and hard. And just take a little paper towel. Just wipe out the excess if possible. It's a little difficult with this vehicle. Sorry. Look at that stuff on camera. And that's that. So that is the bike complete. So I'll be on with the next part for the next part of this bike. Alright guys, back to the next part. So here's what we got here. We've got our front piece. Pretty cool. Little plasma gun bits. So these things will fit onto one side or the other of this thing, like this one here, for example, fits right in like that. It's the left one. You'll be able to tell because one side will be much more blank than the other, and it of course will fit in. Yeah, I know, that's what she said. No, you know, that's immature. Such immature people. Alrighty, so what we're gonna do is you're gonna take a little bit of super glue and dab it in right there. Now, also, I prefer super glue over plastic glue, even with plastic models, resin too, like Fine Cast, Forge World stuff. The super glue just in general bonds it much better than any of that stuff. That's the wrong side. My bad. Come on, let's go. Cut off some bits. There we go. Just like that. That's the other side. Do the same thing on the other side, and that's basically all there is to it. Actually, I put a little too much glue there, my bad. So that's not a big deal. We can just wipe it anyway. If you wipe it away, even with parts that you wouldn't necessarily see, it just looks much better, cleaner, stuff like that. Sorry about that, guys. I'm not exactly looking through the lens so much with this. So yeah, that's the front piece, like that, nice and easy. They should be level if you did it right. So yeah, that's all there really is to it. We'll be back again once we get with the Apothecary himself. Alright guys, now here is where we're gonna put the Apothecary together. So any of you builders of Space Marines, here we start. Zoom in for you guys. Just put these back. Sorry about that. Okay, so you take the two halves of the bodies. You gotta really prepare the model, scrub down those nibs on the side that come with cutting it off. So this goes together basically just like this, like any other Space Marine model. Just press it together with a little super glue. So take our super glue, put it on the bumps in here, or the little dots. A little on there, a little on there. Take the back half, of course, put it right on it. Excellent. Boom. Together for a second. Okay. Next part, we have the backpack. This is the cool Apothecary-like backpack. So it's got a spotlight, some other cool stuff. You know, Apothecary likes things, medical stuff. So what we're gonna do is take a little super glue, this little hole right here, squeeze a little in, and this part just fits into the back, nice and easy, like this. Boom. There we go. I want that a little bit more centered. Just cut off that little bit there. I filed this part down right here, so I'm gonna wipe away some of that excess glue. There we go. That's better. Got too many nibs. Alright, so that's that's the majority of the body. Here we have the Apothecary's arm, which would go on like this. Okay. So actually, I think I'm gonna put this part on before I put the console with the other arm on it. So before any of that, though, we have to put the head on. So the head, I'll give you a quick look at that. It's pretty cool. Actually has the Apothecarium symbol on it. It's a Corvus helmet. It's pretty damn cool. It's got a little apothecary stuff on it. Sorry, a little antenna for like comms relays and stuff like that. So take our upper body construction. Put a little bit of glue right about here, and like that, and right in there. We're gonna do. Oops, sorry. A little nib here that I kind of filed down. It usually doesn't make a difference unless it's like really noticeable. So I'm gonna have his head pointing to his right. So, yep. Just like that awesome look. Unfortunately, I can't really have him like angled to one side or the other. It just wouldn't really work too well. Too bad. So, next, let's think. Where's my stuff? Here's the shoulder pad with the Apothecarium symbol on it. It's pretty cool. Sorry if it's hard to see, guys. It's just, you know, can't help that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is take the Apothecary and his Narthecium, or Narthecium, however in the world you pronounce it. So I'm gonna post them like this. So what we're going to do is take a little super glue, dot right here. Don't need too much, just got to have enough. So what we're going to do is come like this. We're going to glue it. And just press it down like so. So if you didn't know, the Apothecary, their job in the Space Marines is to basically help the wounded and basically recover any lost gene seed material. So that's pretty damn awesome. So we'll give that a couple seconds. I don't actually have any accelerator, so what we're going to do next, it should be good. Get that now. It usually dries quickly. This is the Apothecarium arm here. Shoulder pad. Sorry, I'm trying to just focus. There we go, that's good. Good enough. So those little Dark Angels bits on there, I'll just leave them and probably just grind them off. What we're going to do is take the bottom of it, just put a dab of glue right in like that, right in there, little dab, you can probably see. Then we flip over to the Apothecary's arm, goes on right like that. Snap pretty much right in because of the arm and all that stuff in the shoulder, the backpack. So there's basically my Apothecary for now. Sweet. Let's think. So I'm gonna have to go and paint some of the stuff. I can do a painting tutorial for other things. Like, actually, I have a rhino that I need to repaint, so I can always just do that. So I'll get to painting these guys, and well, then I'll be back. See you guys. Sorry guys, just one last thing about the bike. To put them on the base, I've already colored this with Baylor Brown Citadel paint. I just use Citadel because it's the most readily accessible. I also have an airbrush, which I've got, boom, right here. This might be a little awkward angle with the airbrush, but still, some cool stuff you can do with these things. So, I'm going to show you how to put, I'm going to show you how to put the bike on its base. So what we're going to do, put a dab of glue, we have a base right here, of course. Dab of glue here. Dab of glue right here. You don't really have any certain like area you have to put this on the base. I'm just showing you how to do this just to save some time. I would do this point as painted already, but this is just so I can show you now. So just press it down for a couple seconds. Oh, and I forgot one last bit. I'm sorry. The little raven wing symbol on the top. I'll just cut that out real quick. One sec. Sorry I didn't get that out for you sooner, guys. I completely forgot about it. So I'm just going to grab my little file and just file down the nibs on this thing. That's what I usually do. I'll probably get the cleanup kit from Games Workshop. Though nobody really seems to like the Games Workshop's prices. They got some decent stuff, even though you could get better at like Michael's for cheaper half the time. But their cleanup kit's actually quite good. I've heard good reviews about the little knife thing that comes with it. So this little nib right here, like right in here. Just gonna put a little bit of glue right in there. Sorry about that. And we're gonna take our piece right here. I'm just gonna crap. Very good. So we're gonna just that is not working. What's the matter here? So fuck, it came off the base. Pardon my French. Not exactly the best thing to make cursing. I'll probably just like edit that out. Dang, this worked yesterday. Come on. Sorry about this, guys. 1 second. Hey guys, sorry about that. This basically popped up in the back like the last one I did. I'm sorry about that, guys. But here's basically the finished bike body. That's about it. Probably just put this on now, but I need to really pre-paint some of this stuff first. I'm sorry. So yeah, I'm gonna go paint these things, and well, then I'll be back. See ya. Hey guys, we're back now. We're back with finishing up our command squad on bike. So far I've finished painting the Apothecary, and I also glued him down to the bike. So as you can see here, pretty nice. It's got a couple minor details on the bike to do, so I'll show you what I did with the Apothecary. So my color scheme normally is black and gold. So since Apothecaries are supposed to be white, gave him white armor with red detail, as well as yellow and black detail, like my chapter basically. So we've got little tanks right over here. I could probably paint those a little better. Got a little thing on the side here. What else we got? We've got little tanks for the gene seed right here. You gotta zoom in on those. Focus. I guess not then. Sorry, guys. So all I have to do now is paint this. This is the front of the bike. Glue it onto here. That's what we're gonna do next. I'm just gonna finish painting this thing first. Glue it on like this, and then just do a couple little touch-ups. Finish painting the Apothecary's arm. I'm gonna paint. Sorry about this, guys. I'm trying to get this to focus. Come on. See that little sun symbol right there? I'm sorry about the quality, of course, guys. This is not the best camera in the world. That ain't gonna work. So there's a little sun symbol there that I'm gonna paint yellow, and with a red detail on the heraldry things. So I just have a few things to paint, so I'm gonna do that right with you guys. So let's start with this. So first things first, I put this together and I've base coated the middle part here with where'd it go? Here it is, with lead belcher, and I base coated the winged-like parts with ceramite white base coat. Very good stuff. All right, that's base coats. Next we got the layer coat I use for my marines. That's a little better. This is Uriel yellow. Very good stuff. So, yeah, let's see. We're going to take a moderately sized brush, about this big. It's about the size of a Citadel standard brush. I'm not a big fan of them. The Citadel's range, they're just not very good. They're a little overpriced, so. And these are just pretty much as good quality. So what we're going to do, just take a little paint on the brush. Just take a little bit of paint, wipe off the excess. You guys know how to paint, I'm sure. So what we're going to do is paint over the white, and this might, by base coating this white, you get much better crisp detail than if you just use the layer paint. So we're just going to go like that, right like that. That's how I do my yellows. Also, the Apothecary, for the body, I base coated them with ceramite white again, and I used what did I use? I used also this, then I used white scar for the, as a layer. So yeah, it looked pretty good if you ask me. I'm happy with it. So we'll just repeat with the other side. Sorry guys, I'm not really used to looking through the lens to do this. So if it looks like I'm like just not, if it's out of focus or something, it's like, I'm sorry. This is of course my first video, so forgive me. Once again, sorry guys. But I can do a comparison with this as to how the yellow would have looked if I didn't put this white down. If you when I'm done here, so I know I have a couple Marines that still need to do that with. Alright, so now that is complete. Nice. So we're going to take a smaller brush. This is about the size of a Citadel detail brush. And this is for the guns. We're going to take... it's an older color. It's Hawk Turquoise. Unfortunately, I don't know what it is currently. I can definitely get that for you, though, if I get a chance. So... that should not be here. So if you look, this for the Raven Wing bikers, there's a little plasma gun here. So just to focus. See the little plasma guns? So what we're gonna do is just dip into our little pot here. A little bit of paint, you don't need a lot. So this little spot here, we're just gonna paint turquoise. So it kind of represents the plasma gun. Now there are other colors you could use indefinitely, such as the current, I believe, moot green. That would work decently. I've never actually tried that. I like this better for plasma gun colors. It's very rich plasma-like turquoise. If you've ever played Space Marine or any of those games, and I'm sure if you're watching this you probably have. I personally like Space Marine. Excellent game in my opinion. Quite fun. Alright, so now we're done with that, and well, this is going to take a few minutes to dry. So when this dries, I just got to do a few details with my Apothecary, and then well, we'll be back. I'll be back in 10 minutes, guys. Alright guys, we're back again. Right now, hold on, sorry about that. We're just gonna glue the front piece onto this bike. Nice and cool. So we're gonna take this. I'm still drying. This is how I painted it. Got the final details in, of course, as you saw in the last one. Painted the spotlight there white. So what we're gonna do, this isn't fully dry, but it's no real big deal. So there's these little, you should be able to see these little ridges in the plastic right here. Let's dab a little glue in there. So now if you look on the front of the bike, you should see right here two little bumps. So those bumps go where the ridges are, and it just slides right in like that. So just press it down for a couple seconds until the glue dries, of course. So there we go. And that's basically my Apothecary on a bike. There, guys. I have another guy to build. Oh shit! Did I just cut myself? I must just cut myself. Whoops. So there we have it, guys. That's my Apothecary on a bike. I got a couple touch-ups to do, so that's basically all I can do for that. I'm not really a big guy for painting. This is just to show you mostly how to put these together and like some good painting tips. But my biggest tip for painting, though, if you're gonna use Uraio yellow or any other layer yellow paint, I don't have any actually, so I can't really show you. But what I have to say is, if you ever do that, always base coat in white. Absolutely. Always, always, always. So, my camera's about to die anyway, so guys, that's gonna be it. Alright. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.